Greetings, Starseed. Greetings, lovers of light. Greetings, light workers. And greetings to those who think it be their job to hold the vision for higher places for the race. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your April 3rd, Friday, daily Oracle reading. I hope Thursday gave you everything you needed. With a theme like freedom, I don't know what to tell you if you can't get it. They were telling us it's there for the giving, for the taking. So, let's see where we go in a theme for Friday. What will be the overall energies working today, collectively, and how do we navigate them? Father, Mother, God, Christ, Light, Spirit guides, Holy Spirit through me, breath, ancestors, African lesser deities who have guided us through the diaspora and held us close. Aruna, who always shows up as wisdom, and Oya, who cuts away the darkness, the falsehoods, and looks for truth. What would you have us know about this day? What energies will we be dealing with? Make it concise, make it clear as a message from the masters to the masses. We ask for your help and guidance on this day. Give us a message. That will work best for the collective. Give us a message that's clear, concise, and that will work best for the collective. Fear. Okay, we're going into a weekend, and fears come up again. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in an energy of love. That's what fear is. A call to heighten, to feed, to amplify, to emphasize the love that flows through us all. So, I would assume what I'm being told is that we're going into a weekend, and we have habits and things that we're accustomed to doing and being about during a weekend that today we have to revisit in a different kind of way. Now we want to live to make decisions another day, so we're going to follow the best possible procedures, best possible protocols, so not only do we stay safe, that our families stay safe, that our loved ones stay safe. So a healthy amount of fear is what keeps us moving forward without making decisions that could be detrimental. But that's a balancing act, because a healthy amount of fear is very small, because fear can grow very quickly. Because those of us who drop in consciousness forget love quickly, and then become motivated by fear. And right now the collective consciousness has a lot of that running around, so I don't think we need any extra. Remember your love principle. whatever they may be, how you show up as love to the world, amplify that, magnify that. The Christ light in you holds you. Yes, we walk through the valley, but we come out on the other side stronger people, as resilient people, with a new story of our continued unfoldment. So what is in the toolbox that comes out to help us manage the fear, to help us amplify the love, make it clear, Holy Spirit through me, make it concise. We're asking for help from the masters to the masses. And what's come out of the toolbox is the 8 of action. And 8 tout the unconscious mind, balance, and material transformation. So that sounds like to me what's being said is continue to take your inventory, because balance is key. If fear is the motivator for today, then keeping it at bay, keeping it in balance, keeping it from overriding the energies that would suppress it is what we're being called to do today. So there's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time. Even if life feels challenging, if you're asked to travel around your yard, around your house, around your block, then do so with confidence. Nobody's saying stand still and don't move. What they're saying is make good decisions within the protocol. You got all the inner work in the world that can be done. You have things around your home. You have things in your yard. You can get fresh air, and sun is a must. Sun gives us our vitamin D. And we don't want to miss it. With that said, we're moving on to the present energy from the chakras, who are energy centers within us that communicate with us regularly about balances in specific places in our bodies that also translate into imbalances in organs and systems in our bodies. And you can always look up and go deeper, but we're not going to take time right now to do that. What we're going to do is tell you what's being called for today as we manage our fear, as we emphasize and share our love, so that we move confidently in this day, not overwhelmed, not stagnated, not sad, but in a creative way. Make it clear, make it concise. What is the message from the chakras for today? And that message is guilt. Okay. All right, we're getting deep now. I guess if we have 3 messages in a week that are really, really high, there's the call for balance as we are challenged from our sacral energy. That's our creative energy with guilt. So let's see what is the message that guilt comes to remind us of. I am sorry, but I have to take care of myself. Okay, makes sense. We may be, accustomed to being out and about in the world and being of service as much as possible. And that's not to say that we can't continue to be out at a minimum and be of service as long as we are moving within protocol. So your family member, your neighbor that needs food, that needs, toilet paper, water, is not unfathomable that we go out and get that for them. But, if you're accustomed to being the go-to boy or girl, you got to pick and choose how much sense it makes to go to some of those things, to prioritize, because first and foremost, we have to take care of ourselves. So the inspiration is do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. Speak truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. This is asking for us to be aware, to be awakened, and to release any bad feelings we may have about not being able to run our lives like we're accustomed to running them. Because we're not alone. And anybody who does not quite understand that you can't show up in the world as you would normally show up in the world, you need to pray for them, because they're not seeing clearly. But, only you know if you can do better, if you can be more of assistance. With all of this said, what is our daily miracle? What is our daily miracle? Because miracles always show up if your eyes are open. And what we got is God goes with me wherever I go. Bam. There is no time, no place, no state where spirit is absent. There is nothing to be feared. Follow protocol. Remember who you are. Remember the Christ light resides in you. Namaste. It's Friday. Make good choices. Get you some sun. And enjoy your life. Tomorrow was never promised. But there's joy to be found in every day, in every circumstance. If just a small bit opens the crack for a little more light to shine through. This is my message for 4/3/2020, Friday. Be kind to one another, and namaste. And as always, be at peace, be well.